Hey there, everyone. I was going to say a grade, but there's more than one grade doing this one, so I can't. Happy Wednesday, November 4th, or Thursday, November 5th, depending on if you are A or B day. Today we are going to be doing our story called The Ant Farm, and it has this very large picture of an ant farm on it. And your story should either have 11.4 or 11.5 on it. So this is called The Ant Farm. Have you ever seen an ant farm before? Do you know what they look like? If you don't and you're kind of like, oh, what is it? The story might help you. And this picture doesn't exactly do the best, but ant farms kind of like live in a glass case, almost like the fish tank on my desk. And there's like dirt and stuff in there, and like the ants like dig holes and you can kind of see their tunnels, and it's kind of cool. So if you've never seen one, look up a picture or have your parents look up a picture. Or we can do it if you remember when you come to my class, and we can look it up together. So our story is The Ant Farm. I am going to read it. If you want to read it on your own, wonderful, but otherwise you can listen to me. So The Ant Farm. Get an ant farm if you want to learn a lot about ants. You can see how strong ants are. You can watch them make tunnels and eat. Your ants will be fun to watch, but you have to take care of them too. We might have to do some research on ant farms. I'm going to read it one more time just so that we kind of get it really well. So The Ant Farm. Get an ant farm if you want to learn a lot about ants. You can see how strong ants are. You can watch them make tunnels and eat. Your ants will be fun to watch, but make sure you can take care of them too. Also, make sure you don't knock it over, because imagine if you knock it over and ants are free everywhere. I know growing up, my mom would have been mad at me. Okay, we are going to go on to the question page. There's 4 questions today, and then we will be doing the writing. So for our questions, you can pause this video as much as you need to. You can listen to it as many times as you want. If you get stuck, I can help you if you want. You can have someone email me. You can call in. Okay, so number 1, what is an ant farm? So what is it? A container for ants to live in. B, a farm to grow ant food. So that's where you just grow the food. There's no ants there. C, a hole outside where ants live. So think about how I described an ant farm, and I compared it to the fish tank. So is it a container for ants to live in? B, a farm to grow ant food? Or C, a hole outside where ants live? 2, what are ant farms good for? What are they good for? And the story had listed some of these. A, to learn how to farm. So, like to get like corn and stuff. Is that what the ant farm's for? B, to get a new pet? Or C, to learn how ants work? Which one of those would best fit with this story? 3, think about ant farms. Which of these is true? A, ants do not work much. Think about all the tunnels they have to dig. Does that mean they're lazy? So do they work a lot? Probably. So A doesn't sound like a good fit. B, ants make tunnels. Well, you describe, you saw my arms going like this. C, an ant farm has a farmer, like a person in there farming. Does that make sense? 4, what does this story tell you? A, how to find ants. B, what an ant farm is. Or D, how to watch ants. So which one of those best fits? Does it A, tell us how to find ants? Not really. B, what an ant farm is. It kind of describes an ant farm, yeah. C, how to watch ants. Does it tell you how to do it? Think about our story and what it is. If you need to listen to me read it again because you're getting stuck, go back to the beginning of the video and you can watch it. Okay, we are going on to the writing page. The ones that have been turning, I've been getting a lot of fantastic writing, which makes me very happy. So great work. Okay, and your handwriting's been looking wonderful. So reread ant farms. If you want to read it again on your own, go do that. If you want to listen to it again, go back to the beginning video and you can listen to me read it again. Just skip past the questions. And then think whether ants should be in their nests or in an ant farm. So the nest is like when you're walking outside and you see the little ant tail, kind of like a little donut. That's their nest. Or do you think it should be an ant farm? Write whether you think ant farms are good or bad. So do you think it's a good thing that people can take the ants out of their nest and put them in like the little plastic case and you can see ants digging around? Do you think that's a good thing? Like maybe we can learn a lot about ants, learn about how they dig tunnels and see them in action? Or do you think it's a bad thing because we're taking them out of their home and now putting them only in this small little case? So I want you to write 2 sentences. Your first sentence is, I think it's a good thing, or I think it's a bad thing. And your second sentence is just telling me one reason why you would think that. So if you think it's a good thing, you'd be like, you can learn about ants. If you think it's a bad thing, you could say, you're taking them out of their home. So you just need 2 sentences. I just gave you 2 different options. Write them on this page and then turn this into me on your next day that you are at school. If you're needing help, you're getting frustrated with these, you don't like them, let me know and we can switch it up and do something else, because I don't want you to be hating school at home. I want you to like school. I want you to have fun. Okay? You are all so amazing, and I'm very excited to have you in my classroom this year. And I wish it was a little bit more normal and being, in person, but this is the best we can do right now, and just keep up the great work. I will see you all soon, and if you need anything, get a hold of me some way. Bye.